to this video where I'm comparing my truly beautiful Sideshow Hot Toys life-size Grogu and the very latest Grogu that I bought, that is also the smallest Grogu that I've ever bought. Hope you enjoyed the bit of stop motion at the beginning of this video. I'm still working on it, but it takes absolutely ages. You will not believe how long it takes to do this stop motion. So the first thing I'm going to compare is the price of these two Grogus. So the life-size Sideshow Hot Toys Grogu costs $410, so it's pretty pricey. And the animatronic interactive Wild Riding Grogu is available on Amazon at the moment for $56. I'll put a link to this Amazon listing, and if you decide to purchase this Grogu, I would be much obliged if you use it, as it supports the channel. So it's recently been reduced. I paid the full price when I bought mine, and I think it was £67. So obviously the Sideshow Grogu is a lot bigger, and he's also got wonderful detailing. We'll look at his details later. But first of all, I'll just talk about how the packaging compares, because as soon as you see the packaging for the Sideshow Grogu, you know you've got a quality product. So this is how the Wild Riding Grogu looks in his packaging. And this is what the packaging looks like for the Sideshow Grogu. It's got this really lovely outer sleeve, and then you pull the inner box out from it, and that's really nice as well. And then you pull out the Grogu, who's all securely packed, and underneath you've got his wonderful accessories: a pair of spare ears, 2 pairs of spare hands, and a stand. So the interchangeable ears and the interchangeable hands, as well as the posability of this Grogu, makes it fantastic for doing stop motion. His ears actually have got magnets in, so you can really easily put different ears on him. They just snap on like that. His hands are a little bit more fiddly for interchanging. They come off like that. And this particular hand is made so you can hold his shifter knob, which is also magnetic. And then we've got all his posability, which is also fantastic for doing stop motion. So his head can go right down like that. You can also turn it this way. And one of the really amazing things about him is his mouth opens, and it's got 2 positions: open a little bit or open wide. And he's even got little teeth. There were some concerns about this Grogu when he first came out, because some of them, there seemed to be something wrong with the mouths, and they deteriorated, and you actually got like tears around the mouth. But I've had mine now for 1 year and 4 months, and I've obviously used them for stop motion, so I have opened and closed the mouth several times, but there's no deterioration at all. His arms are also posable. You can pose them at the wrist like that, and then you can move his legs like this to make him sit down. As I said, he came with a stand, but for using in stop motion, obviously I didn't want people to see the stand, but I wanted him to be able to stand up independently of the stand. So Paul made me this 3D printed accessory, which works really well. This was the first version he made with just one foot, and he sketched it out first, and then he designed it in a 3D drawing package, and then he printed it out. And he glued it together with super glue. And then we tried it with the Grogu, but I found that the Grogu sort of fell forward a bit. So then he altered it to have 2 legs on it. And this is the 2-legged stand, which works really well. I can even sort of move the Grogu like this to give him a sort of walking gait. He swivels on the stand. It's really good. So now I'll talk a bit about this while riding Grogu. His arms are posable. He doesn't have any legs. And he's super tiny and quite simple looking. But what I really love about him is he's animatronic. I was really amazed that Hasbro brought out a Grogu so tiny that's animatronic. And his tiny size makes him almost like a sort of little desktop robo-buddy. And as well as him moving, he also has an accelerometer in him, so he'll react in different ways, whether he's standing up or you lie him down. Or you hold him upside down. And he's got these 2 holes in the bottom that fit into his accessory. And when you super them in, you've got these different sound effects. And his accelerometer reacts to being moved around, which I think is brilliant. So all in all, I really like this little guy. So yeah, this little Grogu is great for his animatronics and his interactivity. And this Grogu's fantastic for his details. And just look at these details, folks. We've got this fine hair on the top of his head. And then this beautiful paintwork. And his absolutely gorgeous eyes. And this detailing in his coat to make it look sort of old and worn. We have our Grogu standing on the windowsill, and the sun has actually bleached his coat a bit, but I think it's actually added to the weathered look and the authenticity of it. What would be lovely would be if you could get the sort of detail in this model, but add animatronics to it. I have seen a Grogu on YouTube that is a full-size Grogu and it's animatronic, and I'll put a link to it in the description if you've not seen that video. But look at the insane price, folks. $100,000. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous and just so cute, but that price is just bonkers. Yeah, I don't think that's on the cards, is it, Paul?
$100,000? No chance. Really. No chance.
I've got more chance of us making one than getting that.
Yeah. I love the animatronic one, particularly for its small size. It's a very it's a small animatronic model. In fact, it's one of the smallest ones I've seen.
Yeah, super diddy. But you do love the sideshow.
Oh yeah, I mean the sideshow one's it's staying in my bedroom at the moment.
I know,
isn't it?
yeah.
And,
he was on the windowsill, but he's ended up in your bedroom.
He's got a lot of presence, a lot of friendly presence. It's like you can almost feel, as almost as though it's alive in a way. But I like both of them.
Yes, they're two good models. So folks, that's about it for this video. Hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching as always, and see you next time.